What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. U.S. diplomat. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. World War II. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. New York Harbor. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. 2. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. We the people. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The United States. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. July 4, 1776. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Guam. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The Constitution. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The vice president. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Civil War. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Obey the laws of the United States. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Announced our independence from Great Britain. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Checks and balances. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. A change to the Constitution. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Because of high taxes. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Because of the state's population. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. Who was the first president? George Washington. George Washington. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Freedom. Who is the governor of your state now? Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Because there are 50 states. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. At age 18. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. California. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. 435. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Sets up the government. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. New York. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. 27. What is the capital of your state? Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Because there were 13 original colonies. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Vote. Join a political party. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Cherokee. What is 1 responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Serve on a jury. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is 1 power of the federal government? To print money. To print money. When was the Constitution written? (1787). 1787. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Life, liberty. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Africans. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. 100. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. Attorney General. Vice President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Fought for women's rights. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. The Senate and House of Representatives. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Constitution was written. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Slavery. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Advises the President. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Republican. Name your U.S. representative. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. John Roberts. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Speech. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. July 4th. We elect a president for how many years? 4. 4. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The President. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Vote in a federal election. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. April 15. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Provide schooling and education. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. 9. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Civil rights movement. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. 6. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. World War I. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. James Madison. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Reviews laws. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Market economy. Who vetoes bills? The President. The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Everyone must follow the law. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Democratic and Republican. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Communism. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. George Washington. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. The Louisiana Territory. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Missouri River. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Civil War. In what month do we vote for president? November. November. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Congress. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. 18 and older. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Congress. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. American Indians. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. All people of the state. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Fought for civil rights. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House.